All right, goaltenders. So in our mental segments here, I'm sharing with you some old school wisdom. And in life, as you'll get older, you'll all realize there are certain things and certain concepts that kind of always seem to hold true. And when I was growing up as a young goaltender, if you guys don't know, I was born in 1988. And I played goalie, obviously growing up, I probably started playing in 1993 or 1994. I used to watch these at-home videos. These are VHS videos from back in the day. But so much of what was being taught back in the 80s and 90s on the mental side of the game still holds true today about the most important principles of goaltending, of concentration, of focus, of nervousness. So I wanted to share with you some of these. They're kind of funny, but they're cool and they're old school, and a lot of things hold true. So anyways, I'm going to let these play. At the end, I'm going to have a little segment just to summarize and go over the most important concepts. So here we go with part one.
If you listen to the hockey experts, they'll tell you 80% of the game is mental and only 20% physical. My question then is, why do we spend 4, 5, 6 hours a week on the physical aspects of the game, practicing and playing our game, and very little on the mental aspects? Tough to answer. Doesn't make a lot of sense. For that reason, at the end of my chapters today, I'd like to spend a couple of minutes discussing with you some of the mental aspects and how we can improve our game through improved mental skills. I'd like to start off with a pre-game drill that I found very successful for myself and many of my students. And in fact, the students have found a dramatic drop in their goals against average when they've used these drills before games. To start off with, you want to get yourself in a comfortable position. You can do this at home before you come to the rink. It helps for it to be as close to game time as you can make it. Then it's a little more effective. Get yourself in a comfortable position, much like I am sitting here right now. And what you want to do is close your eyes and relax a little bit. That's part of the process. Then what we're going to do is we're going to put the image of a puck in our mind. Nothing but the puck. That's all we want. Since that's what we have to go out and look at for 60 minutes to be effective, we're going to start right now and get ourselves in the swing of things. So we put that puck in our mind, and we try and hold it there. Hold the image as long as you can. And at first, that'll be very difficult, and that's concentration. Other thoughts will come into our head, and that causes the image of the puck to disappear. When that happens, force those other thoughts out and put the puck back again. Now we're learning how to control our concentration better. It will not be easy to do at the start, but with more practice, you'll be able to hold it there for longer periods of time, and therefore you're getting more effective and you're concentrating better. And you'll find that that'll help you in games. Perhaps at the start, some nights you're not concentrating very well. Thoughts are in your mind that shouldn't be there, that you have to push out and focus back on the puck again. And that's the purpose of this drill. We want to do that for about 10 minutes is all that's necessary. And that not only works just before games, that's something that you could do almost on a daily basis to help yourself, improve your mind. Concentration is a big part of goaltending. If you can see that puck clearly all the time you're out there, you're going to be more effective. And after you do this drill, I can assure you that you will see it better and be more effective for the entire 60 minutes.
Okay, goaltenders. So, I think the key word there, is concentration. Being able to concentrate and focus on that puck 100% of your mind is absolutely important. So just to summarize and to go over these a little bit more, okay? Number one, always remember, sports, and especially goaltending, is 80% mental, okay? The game is so mental, it requires such a high level of focus that the physical part matters, but you've got to be really dialed in on the mental part, okay? So the whole point is allocate more time to your mental game. 2, concentration is everything. Being able to focus on the puck and read the play and perform at your highest level all the time is without a doubt the most important part of goaltending, okay? Number 3, practicing and learning how to concentrate, okay? Learn how to concentrate is an essential skill. You've got to be really good at practicing before games or, the night before a game, thinking about how to control your mind and how to focus on the puck. Watching the puck is the hardest skill. Being patient, being so focused on reading releases, reading the body language, reading the play. All those things are absolutely incredible, okay? So, and what he explained was, before a game, you should definitely take time to visualize, excuse me, and watch the puck, and really keep it simple. Focus on nothing but the puck. When you start doing that, so many things take care of themselves, and elite puck focus, okay, will undoubtedly improve your performance, all right? So that's part 1 of our mental skills. We're going to roll right in here to part 2.
Through another mental warm-up now. This is one that's been used by many top stars in preparing for their performances. This is something I call mental movies. And all you're really doing is practicing the things that you're going to do out on the ice before you go out there. Helps warm you up, loosen up your body, and go over the things that you need to know to get ready. All we're going to do here now is close our eyes and start from the warm-up and go on out from there. So come along with me now, close your eyes, and we'll try this. First of all, we'll start with the skate saves. Make a few of those and we'll work up from there.
Just so you all know, this is how I learned to play goalie. And if this is not the sweetest thing you've ever seen, then I don't know what you're doing with your life.
Do some stick saves.
6 stick saves.
It's very important.
Okay, this is how I learned to play goalie. Don't get too carried away laughing at all this stuff and thinking it's stupid. The key is to think about good mental habits, okay? So pay attention.
Important that we see everything done to perfection. You're making the saves properly. You're out cutting the angles down. The rebounds are going where you want them to. You're seeing yourself on TV doing these things, and it gets you excited. You're robbing a player from the other team on a sure goal. We do a few butterflies, a couple of 2-pad slides. Everything aggressive, everything done very well. If you see yourself doing it properly, then the odds are you'll go out on the ice and do it that much better as well. Continue on now. Make a few deflection saves. Even a couple of breakaways, a very big play. Not only does this help you concentrate better, but it gets you pumped up for the game. You'll be ready to go out there and give your all and help you concentrate for the full 60 minutes. This is something I used to do before my games all the time, and I found it very effective. Why don't you try it before your next game? The results will surprise you.
Okay, so he called it, mental movies, which, a lot of people call it that. Another, more simple word is just visualization. The whole idea is to visualize the things you want to do in the net, in the game, okay? You want to be aggressive. You want to be calm. You want to be patient. You want to be competitive. Whatever you think the most important parts of your game are to make you successful is what you want to visualize yourself doing so that when you go out there, your mind is kind of prepped and ready to execute, okay? So number 1 is, find a quiet time in the dressing room or outside the rink or something. Find a quiet space where you can just sit down and start thinking about some positive things. Close your eyes and visualize executing good habits. Really focus on just doing whatever you want to do good, whether it's a glove save, blocker save, your T-push across the net, you're pushing out, you're doing your RVH post-to-post. Start simple, just seeing pucks, focusing on the puck, but then you're going to progress as you go. You always visualize good things you want to do, and then what's a really important part is visualize a very intense moment in the game. Maybe it's a big penalty kill. Maybe it's a breakaway. Maybe it's the end of the game when the other team has their goalie pulled 6-on-5 and you're trying to hold the fort for the last moment or whatever it is. Try to think about and visualize those types of plays that you don't want to have too much nervousness for. You want to be mentally prepared and feel familiar, and always visualize being aggressive, being confident, and battling on every puck, okay? But mental movies and visualization is a really important skill we want to emphasize as part of your mental training and your preparation going into a game. We will take a break here, and we will put our next mental segment in another video.